project aims to predict and manage the expected quantity of municipal solid waste generated in 2024 in this interest of the country's progress and to avoid an effective increase in municipal solid waste generation in the country. Although the provisions of waste disposal sites in Malaysia is sufficient in almost every district, the problem of solid waste management in this country is still not being provided efficiently and is even more harmful to the environment and human health. It can be said that as the human population increases in an area, the amount of solid waste disposal also increases and is not managed. Currently, the biggest concern in Malaysia is growing issue of solid waste generation and composition, where this issue will affecting the solid waste management to the ineffective waste collection and ethical concerns. Factors of the issue is the increasing standard of living of the economy and the increase of population in Malaysia. Generally, this can give a negative impact to the environment, municipalities, and settlements of the population if the issue is not contained efficiently. What is municipal solid waste? Municipal solid waste, often referred to as trash or garbage, includes everyday items discarded by the public, especially from household, business, and institution. This encompasses a wide array of materials such as food scraps, paper, cardboard, plastic, textile, yard trimmings, and garden waste. It also includes commercial waste like packaging materials and office paper, institutional waste from schools and hospitals, and bulky items such as furniture and appliances. The compositions and volume of municipal solid waste vary by location due to differences in consumer behavior and economic activity. Effective management of solid waste management is crucial and involves strategies like source reduction, recycling, composting, energy recovery, and landfilling.
So the problem statement of our study, the widespread problems may cause from the inaccurate forecast, such as inadequate or excessive waste disposal infrastructure, such as collection, incineration, disposal, or processing. Therefore, the request for reliable data on waste generation is implied, which included in most national waste management laws in Malaysia. However, the forecasting process of municipal solid waste growth is often hard challenging and coupled with rapidly changing and uncontrollable parameters.
As you can see, there are two objectives of this study. Firstly, is to predict the future of municipal solid waste in Malaysia for 2024 by using moving average, which is we call MA, and the linear trend line. Next is to calculate the accuracy of the forecasting value by using mean absolute error, which is called MAE.
So this is our methodology. We use mx plus b for linear trend line and sum of last and data point divided by n for simple moving average. Besides, we use quantitative forecasting data method because it is reasonable to assume the expectation. Next, we use Microsoft Excel to observe the change of phase growth.
Now I will explain about our data analysis, which is simple moving average. Firstly, the data are taken from the calculation by using simple moving average. To predict a future data, which is 2023 and 2024, first three data has been selected since 2012 until 2014, and the table shown the forecast from 2015 to 2024. As you can see, the forecast is exceeding from year 2015 to year 2023 and 2024. For the year 2015, which is 1587306, is exceeding to 6868.99 and 6710135 for 2033 and 2024. And the forecast is slightly different between the actual value. Secondly is trendline linear. The forecasting 2033 and 2024 data are calculated by using formula y equal to mx plus c. Y is the predicted value by using the trendline linear graph. By using this method, we need to focus every year to predict for 2023 and 2034. The intercept and slope are calculated, and the total is negative 1166984407, and for the slope is 580351.8518. The forecast for 2012 is a bit off from the actual value and could affect the accuracy. The forecast value for 2023 and 2024 are 7135, 778, and 7648041. Now I will explain our mean absolute error data analysis. Firstly, for simple moving average, to find accuracy in this method, we must minus the actual value with predicted value, and the forecast error are calculated from 2015 and 2022. Meanwhile, the mean absolute value in this method, the average of error must be calculated and divided with actual value. The average for the forecast error is by using a simple moving average is 1269182.13, and the percentage average is 31.39%. Next is trendline linear. Trendline linear accuracy must calculate the forecast error, which is the actual value minus the prediction value. Once the forecast error is calculated, the absolute error are also taken by dividing the forecast error with the actual value. Since year 2023 and 2034 does not have the actual value, the average error is taken until 2022 only. The percentage error, or the mean absolute error for trendline linear, is 33 for 75%. What is our project is contribute to the society. By calculate the generation of the municipal solid waste, we can know how many tons of waste generate in our country, how it is important to know, and how many the waste generate every month or every year in our country. By predict the future waste generation, it will be convenient to industrial company to manage the generation of waste every year. The out of control of waste will lead to the environmental pollution and will affect every living thing in the world, such as marine, plant, wild element, and also us human. Pollution that happened to this day is the example of why our project is extremely important, and we must, the one who take action to prevent any of this happen. Every individual also need to take action such as recycling some waste that possibly could not be decayed for several years. By recycling, we can minimize the production of waste in the country and save the ecosystem from this pollution. Everything we do today is for the young generation so they can get a happy life.
We can conclude that municipal solid waste generation is a major concern around the world, especially in developing countries. In this paper, municipal solid waste of Malaysia in the year 2023 and 2024 has been predicted using linear trendline and simple moving average method based on the historical data, which is data from the year 2012 to 2022. Hence, the goal of this research work is to predict the future of municipal solid waste in Malaysia for 2024 using moving average and linear trendline, and to calculate the accuracy of the forecasting value by mean absolute error was successfully achieved. In this context, linear trendline and simple moving average was chosen as the best model and used to forecast the waste growth in Malaysia. To sum up, the prediction equation for municipal solid waste generation will be beneficial and useful for the municipality to forecast the waste generation and allocate manpower. Lastly, development of this study uses a linear trendline and simple moving average model to obtain the generation rates of municipal solid waste. It is because of their versatility and well-founded theory